Hey everyone. So we are officially live. Just doing a little test here. We've connected everything, playing around. It's me, Brendan from Twisted Mug Media. Um, I'm currently trying to see if I'm able to stream through my PS4 to my computer. Um, Definitely need to upgrade my operating system. So we'll see how this goes. Uh, let's get into it. So, you can see playing a little bit of a Spider-Man, Miles Morales. If there's one thing you know about me, it's that I love Marvel games. I really loved the first version of this game, and I really love this one. I do really wish that it had been just like a little longer, you know? This is my first time playing on my computer, not handling quite as well as I would like it to, but that's okay. Um, just kind of playing around with this. Uh, you know, kind of just enjoying the view. This is also like super beautiful. And I just kind of wanted to, if anything, like this. Yes, this is like a test of the streaming capabilities of my computer, and also seeing if I correctly set up everything with my microphone and everything for Twitch and stuff, so you can listen to us podcasty boys play video games. There's the Avengers building. Man, this game is cool. I fully expect nobody to view this, which currently that's what's happening. So, I think that for the majority of the time, I'm not gonna do face cam unless it's like a scary game or something. Just cause like I'm a podcaster, this is how I roll. I'm a voice actor. I like to just use my voice and to serenade. And I am so terrified that we are going to lose connection to my PS4 at any time, which hopefully does not happen. Otherwise, we're going to have to go back to the waiting room screen. But this game is just so much fun. I just really love it. So here I am, once again, feeling lost, but now and then. I hear people saying help, but so far, there have been no, like, crimes or anything on my minimap. Speak of the devil. You know what? Let's change my suit. Because I feel like it. I love Miles Morales. I haven't done the New Game Plus yet. The last time that I played one of these Spider-Man games, I 100%ed the whole thing. That was what I did. I was home from college. We were on winter break, and like, my entire college experience. Not my entire college experience. What am I trying to say? My entire winter break home from college, I was. Ooh, this one is so cool. I love this one. Was literally just playing through the first Spider-Man game, and I would put on Game Grumps compilations, the sleep aid that they do, and I would straight up just like for hours play Spider-Man and watch Game Grumps, and it was just really lovely. And I've kind of been doing that this break. This came out when I was still back at school, and let's hope I don't get my ass kicked. I literally don't. I can't. It's hard for me to see right now. What's going on? It's over here. Oh yeah. I haven't played this in a minute, so forgive me if I suck. But I also think that I currently have it on like the easiest difficulty. So I'm like probably fine. I was playing the new Avengers. Well, you guys remember that I made that video about the new Avengers game that came out. I legitimately don't remember how to do anything in this game. I'm sorry. But they added Kate Bishop, which I got for free because I pre-ordered the game. And I wonder if everyone got her for free. But like also because I got it on PS4, I will be getting Spider-Man when he comes into this game, which I'm a little disappointed that it's not the Yuri Lowenthal one, just because I really like his interpretation of the character. Because, you know, he's Sasuke. How can you not like him? But that's, you know, neither here nor there. How do you play this game again? Oh, that's right. So you can do that. And oh. Did I lose connection to the PS4? I just might have done. Well, let's hop back into the waiting room while I see if... Yep, that's what I thought. That's fine. We'll just take a second to reconnect because I am still not running on a super good operating system. And hopefully this isn't a recurring theme when I try to stream. But it's possible that just like playing PS4 games is really going to screw me over. So let's head back in because I got to back up. All right. Is there anyone left? Oh. What's up? I used to be like super good at these games. But yeah, so I played through the first one. This time while I'm on break at college, I've been watching Lucas Jin's playthrough. Oh, they're going that way. No, I'm not. I've been watching Lucas Jin's playthrough of the Danganronpa games just because I love Danganronpa. Ooh. And the, oh. Yep, now I gotta mash. I gotta button mash. But, I've also been playing the Final Fantasy VII Remake, which is just beautiful. And I highly recommend it to anyone who is a fan of the Final Fantasy series, or even if you're like me, you didn't really know anything about Final Fantasy, and you were just kind of looking for an easy like entry way to start. Definitely recommend it. Just because it is absolutely, like without a doubt, one of the most gorgeous games that I've ever played in my entire life. Maybe we'll do a let's play of that or something. Obviously not on stream, but like maybe on the YouTube channel. Who knows? But yeah, it's just, you know, like it is just a gorgeous game, and I really enjoyed playing it. I can do tricks and shit. I forgot about that. Hold on. Yeah. Woo! Oh god, that was close. I also love that the physics of this game just make no sense. I've wanted to do this kind of like streamy thing for a long time. I really would love to get one of the other guys on here, but I just set this up tonight and I didn't want to bug everyone and be like, hey, someone come watch me play a video game with no context. But, you know, I've always loved Game Grumps, like I said earlier, and just, no, that's pretty much it. They've always been like my number one go-to streaming faves. Or not streaming, but just like gaming faves. I guess I used to watch a lot of like Rooster Teeth when I was a kid. Although I wish I had kept up with a lot more of their sort of, a lot more of their like original works, because that all looks super good. I would love to work for them at some point. I don't know. As a kid, I always dreamed of working for them as a company. But now, of course, we have Twisted Mug Media, which is its own reward. Oh, God. I'm definitely, like, going to get bodied during one of these fights just because I've completely forgotten how to play this game. Oh, God. Oh, God. Can I please do the thing? Can I please do the thing? But yeah, I've really, you know, I've always just wanted to do a Let's Play kind of thing. some of you, I think we've talked about this on the show. The original idea for I Might Play That, before it was just a video game review podcast, was to be a Let's Play series like Game Grumps, where it's like more podcast style. How? That was rude, Mr. Swordman. But we, so Sean and I really wanted to make that, and Nolan, and we wanted to do sort of Let's Play style videos, but we didn't really know how, because we didn't have money, and we were just like high school kids when we were still thinking of doing that, and didn't really have like the capabilities of like a streamer. But I still don't necessarily know if we have the capabilities to be a streamer, but we might be playing some more fun games. Ow! I hate those sword guys. But the hopefully in the future we'll be able to play more things like Among Us, and just like, I don't know, I'm gonna try and hopefully figure out how I can put on some of my other consoles and stuff. So potentially you might see me, I don't know, playing some Overwatch or something, or maybe online with some friends that aren't on the network or something, but we'll see. Definitely want to do more streaming, just in terms of like with the rest of the guys from the network, because they're all such fun people, and I love making stuff with them, you know? I apologize if this gets rambly. I'm not, obviously I'm not used to working on my own, except for God Caught Me Masturbating, our baking show on the Twisted Mug Media Network, which gotta love the April Fool's Day joke that we put out. But that was obviously a joke that we made on Stop Wait What that just kind of morphed into something fun. A lot of things just come out of like passing comments that some of us have made that we're like, oh, we should turn that into a thing. Like one thing that I'm really excited about is, if you know me, and if you listen to the show at all, you know that why didn't I go through that? Can I not go through that? I thought I could. Anyway, if you know me, you know that I'm a huge fan of like Dungeons and Dragons and other like tabletop RPGs. It's really fun, it's a good time. And I what I've always wanted to do, and maybe this will happen someday, obviously can't confirm or deny, I haven't really talked to the other guys about this at all, but I would love to do a show of some kind, whether that is like a video series or it's like some kind of like podcast, like an actual play podcast. But I would love to, number one, do something where we test a bunch of things that already exist, and I would also love to do a thing. Oh, hey. No, I just got a notification saying that Nolan subscribed to the channel, which is funny because obviously he's part of it. But hold on, I need to check my mini map, because the way that my setup is right now, just knocked over something. The way that my setup is right now, I can't see the mini map, which is just great. I get a little closer. There we go. But as I was saying before, I would love to do like something where I can talk about like new role-playing games and like updates and stuff, and like where we can just test out new systems. I don't know if that would even be like a facet of I Might Play That, or something. Maybe we need to make a whole I Might Play That channel where all of our streams and various podcasts and things can go. God, does anyone else, before I continue with that fact, does anyone else remember how in the first version of this game it was like just every like 4 feet there would be a new crime. And then there was this one thing, and it made me want to like, it made me feel like I needed to do all of them, because there was always one that was like some lady, or I think, or was it some lady, or was it J. Jonah Jameson? I don't remember who it was, but someone would like call you out on like not doing the like mini crime in progress things. And she would be like, Spider-Man sucks and he doesn't want to help anyone in New York. And it was like, dude, I just, spoilers for the first Spider-Man game, I just kicked Doc Ock's ass and also the rest of the Sinister Six. And you really want to come in here and tell me that I am somehow, like, I don't even know, you know? I like just, the audacity of saying that. We have one viewer. Nolan, is that you? Nolan, say hi in the chat if that's you. A shout out. I don't even know if... whatever. I love that I can just like high five people. But anyway, so I want to do this D&D show, but then like I've always wanted to like do a thing where hi Nolan, welcome. That's fun. Welcome to our first stream. Where, it's lagging. I may lose connection again, but that's okay. I swear that eventually we're going to get better hardware when we play these games, and stuff, so that it's not just me doing this on a test or something. I don't even know how long this video is going to be. I'm just having a good time talking to myself. But on the next one, definitely want to get Nolan or Logan or one of the other guys up in here to talk and stuff, Game Grumps style. Because I think this is just such a fun format, just like playing a game like this, especially one sort of like this where I've already beaten it, you know, and I can just swing around as Spider-Man like aimlessly. I think it's super fun. But yeah, so also part of the tabletop RPG series that I want to do someday is also just like, you know, creating my own RPGs and having other people play them, because I've always wanted to do that. And, you know, I'm for our friend group, I'm like the dungeon master for all of our games, and I'm also like, you know, I play a lot of RPGs and I play with people, and I literally, where are these people? Oh, there's a sign malfunction or whatever. Hello, thank you. Ooh, yeah, sorry, epilepsy warning, I guess, if you have an issue with flashing lights. That was definitely not helpful. But anyway, but, you know, so I've always like really wanted to do like a oh my god, oh jeez, oh, this guy, I think I have to do this, right? Yeah, I just have to punch him really good. But I've always wanted to do like a thing where I get to have my friends try out all of the different terrible, well, not terrible, but like the different RPGs that I come up with, and the different you know, just like different stuff, because I think that like RPGs, especially like tabletop RPGs, are such an interesting way of like storytelling, and they really just like, it's such a cool, you know, because I do theater and stuff like that, but like it's such a like low stakes way to not theater, tabletop RPGs and stuff. It's such a low stakes way to do that same kind of collaborative storytelling, which I think is just so much fun. Gonna turn down the sound on this a little bit so I can hear myself talk, and I don't have to listen to the screaming people. Can I hit him again? What if I do that? There we go. It's just such a cool way to do collaborative storytelling, and I really wish that like more people would begin to it. Because a lot of people I feel like are afraid to try it and are afraid to be like, I feel like people are always like, oh, Dungeons and Dragons, isn't that like for nerds? And it's like, yeah, it is, absolutely. It's mostly just math, but the role playing aspects of it are so fun. And I've been watching, or ever since I started watching Critical Role and just seeing how like Matt Mercer DMs and stuff, I have just become like so enamored with the concept of collaborative storytelling. Oh, did we freeze again? Back to the waiting room. But as I was saying, just till this sorts itself out, I've always been so interested by the idea of collaborative storytelling, and I think that this is just such a cool way to go about that. And so recently, something that I've been working on in my personal time is a Danganronpa. Oh, cool, we're back in the saddle again. Great. Sorry this keeps happening, guys. This is the first time that we've done this, so expect some errors. Don't don't high five in the middle of the street and get run over. Oh no, that's not good. But I started working on a Danganronpa tabletop RPG because I've been watching playthroughs of the first two games, and I just started watching Luca Jin play Ultra Despair Girls. I think that's the name of it. But I'm aware that one is different than the first two, but it's such a fun, like, well, it's not, I mean, like, it's not a happy concept, obviously, but it's just such a fun concept. If you're not familiar with Danganronpa, it's about, like mild spoilers, not really though. It's about, school kids who are, technical difficulties. Why does this keep happening? Weird. It's been happening less frequently though, which is nice. But Danganronpa is about school kids who are trapped in this high school and are forced to. The only way that they can escape is by committing a murder, by murdering each other and not getting caught. And then there are trials, and each of the characters, it's a visual novel, and each of the characters are so like interesting and just like these like vibrant personalities, and they each have an ultimate of something. They're each the ultimate like something or other. So you've got like the ultimate writer and the ultimate affluent progeny. Shout out to my Byakuya fans out there. But it's just, and then it's, if you've seen the if you're not familiar, you may have seen Monokuma, who is this black and white bear that looks like he was two different teddy bears stitched together, and he is sort of the mastermind of this whole thing. Hopefully that wasn't too spoilery, but I thought it would make a really interesting role-playing game, so I came up with sort of my own system of rules and like just how each thing would work. And I don't know necessarily if it's the kind of thing that I can play with just a few people, or if I would need like all 16 students to do it. And also keep in mind that this would, I mean, like, you could play as the characters from the game, but ideally what people would do would be to play as characters from that they've made up and created their own characters. And I also kind of created a little guide to character creation This isn't live online or anything right now, but fingers crossed that at some point, um, maybe it'll be live. Um, but that's just how it goes. So maybe that's just one of my more recent uh, TTRPG uh, ideas, and hopefully in the future I'll be able to come up with more of them. Jeez, yeah, we need to get some kind of for these PS4 games. I'm definitely gonna have to find some other solution other than just like air playing to my computer, because it just keeps crashing, and it's not a perfect solution. Maybe I'll cut this out when we put it on YouTube, but it's what we got for now. This isn't exactly a pro streaming setup at some point, so if anyone out there watching this later, because obviously this is a test, we didn't announce it or anything. I know that Nolan is in the chat right now, which I appreciate. Hey, buddy. But if any of you in the future are, yeah, I keep getting the signal that it's gonna cut out again. But if any of you have any tips for how to optimize gameplay and stuff like this so that it doesn't get all laggy and bad and just terrible to look at, I would greatly appreciate it, because there's nothing like just playing a good looking PS4 game and not worrying about the graphics when I'm trying to stream it. Ooh, car chase. I feel like if we do that, it might break the stream. And that's honestly like what I enjoy about playing this game, is that I can just swing around aimlessly and do whatever pleases me. Just because that's the kind of game it is. I swear that this is just me lagging because of the stream, and I'm not actually this bad at this game. You know me. I'm an MLG. Does anyone say that anymore? I don't know. But yeah, so I don't know. I have so many ideas for like shows and stuff. I won't say much about like future projects and stuff, but I've always wanted to do more original content on the network, because a lot of our stuff is just reviewing, but we're gonna hopefully in the future have more original content for you guys, and I'm really looking forward to it, because I think you're really gonna like it. Oh dear. Yes, I punched your friend into a truck. How does that make you feel? Don't worry, you can join him. I hate those big guys who are enemies in both Spider-Man games. They are the most frustrating people, and all they do is hit hard. And they just disrupt my flow and everything. It's so frustrating. But yeah, so hopefully we're gonna have more original content coming to the network for you guys soon, because I just love making it. There's just so much that I enjoy. Speaking of Danganronpa, though, I'm sure everyone is on TikTok these days. The voice actor who does Byakuya's voice did a bunch of audios back during the election for people that were voting. So it was a whole thing. He's not doing it anymore, which is a bummer. But I get it, because that would just be constant hell if he had to do this. But if you sent him on Twitter a picture of your I voted sticker, then he would record whatever you wanted, which was just like the biggest mistake giving the internet that capability. But he would record it in this character's voice, Byakuya Togami, who is just the smarmiest asshole in all of Danganronpa. But I love him. I love him to death. Let's jump off this building again, because why not? But yeah, so he was doing this, and so like people were just like using these audios without like really knowing who he was. Like you may have heard the one where he's like, "Hey, hey, hey, come on, I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy and it's my birthday. Come on, you're gonna hit a little guy on his birthday?" Uh, and people that I don't even know if they've played Danganronpa, but like using these sounds. And then there's another one where it's like, "Hey y'all, I'm here with my best friend. Best friend, show him your moves. Ooh yeah, get it, I guess. Dougie, hype me up." That's I know that I messed that up, but I think it's the funniest thing because people were just using that, and like it's so weird that like this very specific cultural thing like Danganronpa is now having this sort of greater cultural impact on a platform like TikTok. But gotta love it. Gotta love the random sort of nature of what content gets to be like the most memeable on TikTok. But I love it. I love the random nature of it. And I love that things can just become trends for no reason. And I think, honestly, there's a lot of debate on whether or not TikTok or Vine is better. But TikTok is just the superior platform because like there's just so much that you can do on TikTok that you couldn't do on Vine. And I don't know. I just think that it's really cool. It's just a really cool experience. I've had one really popular TikTok. Obviously, if you know me and you kind of know anything about my personal life, you know that I have plenty of friends who are just viral TikTok stars. You know, like my boy Ananiah, and then my buddy Will, who did the Adam Driver impressions, and then Dennis, who was doing all those crazy dances and stuff, and so many more, and even Sean from Twisted Mug, who you've heard on some of the podcasts if you've listened to Stop Wait What, has had great success, as Borat would say, on TikTok. I have not been quite so lucky. Then again, I'm not really that committed to making TikToks, and I don't really care. But I did have one pretty popular Magic the Gathering one that I did with my buddy Dylan, where it was the stupidest thing. Because do you guys remember when they were doing the trend where it was the audio that was like, "Hey, hey, what?" And then it would just cut off there. We did a Magic the Gathering TikTok. If you want to go check it out, it's on my profile at Brendan Masser. But that got like 80,000 views or something for like no reason, but it still remains like my most popular TikTok. And that's okay. I'll be known for a Magic the Gathering TikTok if nothing else. I am kind of bummed though, because there was one thing that I did on there that I thought was really cool, which was I edited myself with a lightsaber, which took me like way too long for such little payoff. And I thought more people were gonna like it and see it, but not. It barely got like any views, let alone likes. So I guess that just shows you how the TikTok algorithm goes. But I admit that I am not the TikTok aficionado amongst my friends, and I am extremely proud of all of my friends that have made it big on TikTok thus far, because it is so well deserved, and they are such funny people, and I love them to death. So go check out all the people that I mentioned. Yeah, I don't know. How much longer should I keep this going? I'm just kind of aimlessly swinging around. This is kind of a fun first test, and maybe I should cut it off before we have any more issues. But I very much enjoyed doing this, and hopefully we can get a better setup with less issues. Like I said before, I'm home right now, and so my like setup and my like internet and just what all is not doing super well, just because everyone else that is home right now has to use it and stuff, and of course my parents have to use it for work just because pandemic. But hopefully in the future we'll be able to have some more videos like this, potentially ones where I'm not just swinging around New York, playing Spider-Man and talking to myself. Would love to get some more content out there of all the guys playing together. I think that would be just the most spectacular time. Where should I go? Let's do one more thing. We'll go to the top of I don't even know. The Oscorp building? I don't know. Some building. We'll find that one. That one should suffice. We'll go to the top of a tall building and jump off of it, and that can be the end of the stream. I'm not gonna fight more prisoners right now. I just want to jump off a building, which is also just like true in my day-to-day life. I'm just like, man, what would just like really cap this off if I could jump off a building. Please don't lose connection before I can jump off this building. But thank you guys so much for watching this. No, I'm so close. I'm so close to being able to jump off the top of the building. Yes! Free me! Woo! Woo! Okay. Alright, well, I think that's gonna just about do us for the end of this broadcast. Thank you so much for watching, Nolan. And if you're watching this later on YouTube, thank you also for watching. If you want to check out more streams, and hopefully me in a better setup than I'm currently in, subscribe to our Twitch channel, subscribe to our YouTube, follow us on Instagram and Twitter for more updates at Twisted Mug Media. And go check out all of our podcasts. We have a bunch of cool podcasts on the network, like our flagship show, the Cinema Talk podcast, which is our long-form movie review podcast. We have Stop Wait What, just released a new episode today, episode 25, The Contest of Waxy and Lionel. We recorded that in early December, but nobody really had time to edit it, so we just got around to putting it out. So there's some Christmas references in there, but super fun time. That was me, Nolan, and Logan. Shout out to Nolan. But we also have Back in Style, which is our newcomer-friendly episodic review of Twin Peaks, which I am not on, but if you like Twin Peaks, I hear that it's a really great time, super fun show. Logan, Matt, Ryan, they all make it a really good time. We, of course, have Octo Island, which is our Star Wars Extended Universe podcast. Twisted Mug Mysteries, your one-stop shop for everything spooky and occult. The CTP Movie Journal, which is Matt and Ryan's short-form movie review podcast featuring their best-of lists. And, of course, the only one I'm forgetting is I Might Play That, our... it's not brand new anymore. I was going to say our brand new video game review podcast, but it's just our video game review podcast. It's been out for a while. Like I said before, you can find us on social media at Twisted Mug Media. We are on Instagram and Twitter. We tend to use Instagram a little more, but follow us on Twitter. You might like it. I don't know. And then, of course, we also have Letterboxd accounts where you can check out. There's one for the Twisted Mug Media Network, and then that also has links to all of our individual Letterboxd accounts. You can see what we're watching, what kind of movies. Gosh, am I forgetting anything? We are either on Twitch or YouTube right now, so don't forget about those two things and subscribe to whichever one you're on. I still don't know how Twitch works. Can you subscribe on here? Follow, like, I don't know. But if you're on YouTube, subscribe. Yeah, I think that's it. Thanks so much, guys. I will catch you later. Stay spooky, y'all.